A few dozen yuan can buy a primary school student's first night and 20 yuan can buy a 12-year-old girl to sleep with you for 4 years. As long as the scholarship comes, he can meet any of your needs. A fifth grade primary school student said he was 12 years old at the time, and this dirty deal had been going on for many years until a kind reporter came along and exposed the matter. In 2006, Wang Ji established a website in his own name called Student Aid Network, which mainly raises scholarships for local poor students. According to Wang Ji, in the 2 years since the website was established, more than 3 caring people have participated in donations funded more than support students, and the cumulative donations raised have reached more than 2 million yuan. At that time, Wang Ji, the founder of the website, was also hailed as the Apollo on Earth by local media. When the Angel Gate incident broke out, the media received reports from the public that the Student Aid website had deducted student financial aid and falsified information about poor students, hoping to attract the attention of media reporters. In order to explore the truth of the matter, the media sent reporters to conduct open and covert investigations into the true situation of the Student Aid Network. Salat local area is a national-level poverty-stricken county and a typical poverty-stricken area with relatively lagging economic and social development. Many children here, especially girls, have to drop out of school because they cannot afford school fee. So can the 2-year-old Student Aid Network really help poor students in mountainous areas change their destiny? The reporter met Wang Ji, who took the reporter to a simple house he rented in the county town. There are 3 computers here. Wang Ji said that these are the operating equipment of the Student Aid Network. Regarding why he founded such a website, Wang Ji told the reporters his original idea of becoming a teacher in a rural primary school. Later he took the adult college entrance examination and was admitted to the China Academy of Art. And he had no money to go to the China Academy of Art. Some netizens asked if any of your students are poor. He said a lot, and he was the first student to sponsor me. Later, I slowly started to develop it into a student assistance website. According to Wang Ji, the fundraising process of the Student Aid Network is roughly like this. On the one hand, the school teachers provide information about poor students. On the other hand, the volunteer staff of the website take the initiative to visit the homes of poor students and take photos of the students. Fill in the survey form and application form, sort out the information, and publish it on the website, waiting for donations from caring people. In the past 2 years, the Student Aid Network has received more than 2 million yuan in donations, which is a large amount. So, how does the website manage this donation? During the interview, the reporter found that all the contact information published on the Student Aid website belonged to Wang Ji, and the fundraising account was also Wang Ji's personal account, opened at the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China. This inevitably casts doubt on the public welfare claimed by the website. Wang Ji cites that any number of calls from caring people would be forwarded to the student. So where do the funds for student assistance and website operations come from? Subsequently, the reporter learned that Wang Ji and his wife did not have regular jobs and were currently renting a house in the county town. In order to maintain the operation of the website, Wang Ji has hired 2 students as assistants for a long time, each with a monthly salary of yuan. Wang Ji said that donations from caring people are enough to cover the operating expenses of the website, and it is a specialized fundraising website. But there is no legal filing process. Everything else seems to be going well. But is it really? Subsequently, the reporter randomly selected a donor child on the Student Aid website for investigation. In the 2 photos, the children are holding signs accepting donations of 500 yuan and 300 yuan respectively. This girl's home is in the innermost part of the mountain. After nearly an hour of arduous trek, the reporter finally found the child who had received the donation. After learning about the originally agreed stipend of 500 yuan, Wang Ji only gave him 700 yuan. So why is it 200 yuan less? He said it was his introduction fee and hard work fee, and nothing happened after that. So in addition to deducting student financial aid, are there any unknown secrets hidden in it? Later, in order to fully understand the inside story, another reporter contacted Wang Ji pretending to be a caring student. Wang Ji was delighted when he received a call from an enthusiastic student supporter posing as a reporter. After the meeting, in order to gain the trust and support of caring people, Wang Ji couldn't wait to arrange a trip to the mountainous area to visit poor students. In order to dispel doubts and appease the reporters, Wang Ji said in the conversation that he could only guarantee the partial authenticity of the information about poor children. During the 2 days of contact, Wang Ji became more and more familiar with the report. Whether the Student Aid Network withheld or deducted scholarships was also confirmed in Wang Ji's conversation. For example, if you donate 50 yuan and then give 50 yuan to students, we can ask students to donate 20% or 20% to fund your operations. Wang Jie described how he raised donations through the student aid website and told the undercover reporter all the secrets he intercepted. Even if a caring person directly accesses the student's account, Wang Jie will ask the student to take a step back up. Over the past 9 years, the student aid website has become a tool for Wang Jie to make money. Speaking of the website he founded, Wang Jie is very proud. He secretly told the reporters that some girls were so eager to win scholarships that he would even ask them to sleep with them. To prove this, Wang Jie then sent some indecent videos on his mobile phone to reporters and invited reporters to watch them with him. In this indecent video, reporters saw Wang Jie sexually assaulting an underage girl in a simple hotel room. The video was shot on a laptop by Wang Jie himself. It is not difficult to see from the video that the girl had sex with Wang Jie under duress. The reporter was shocked and couldn't help but feel very angry. So where is the girl who was violated by Wang Jie now? Subsequently, reporters began to search hard. By comparing the website information from multiple sources, the reporter finally found this in basic. The girl in the indecent video is named Meiji. She is 15 years old and has just started working. The girl said this video was taken 6 years ago, when she was only 12 years old and in the 6th grade of primary school. Meiji did not want to say more about this experience, but in order to prevent other poor girls in similar situations from suffering a similar fate, Meiji finally plucked up the courage to tell reporters about that past event. Our family's finances are relatively difficult. My father's monthly income is also by yuan. Well, there are younger brothers and sisters at home who also need to study. So without these scholarships, I would have no way to continue studying, so Wang Jie gave us this scholarship. We really need it. Meiji, besides that his childhood sweetheart, Akai, was also sexually assaulted at the same time as him. Akai is Meiji's childhood sweetheart and her classmate. The two live together. Families with financial difficulties. Knowing the purpose of the reporter's visit, Akai also accepted the interview, because at that time we had 4 sisters studying at home and the family burden was heavy. If I get a scholarship, it will lessen the burden on my family. Just when the 2 children were facing the dilemma of dropping out of school, Wang Jie, the founder of the student aid website, found them and claimed to help them apply for scholarships. He also took the initiative to drive to the county town to pick them up to receive their scholarship. This made Meiji and Akai overjoyed and quickly got into Wang Jie's car. That day, the 2 were driven from the countryside to the county town by Wang Jie and another man. Out of trust in the student aid website, the 2 children who were still in elementary school were taken to a strange county without any warning. It was originally agreed to go to the county seat to apply for bursaries for them, but after arriving in the county seat, Wang Jie did not apply for bursaries for them, but took them to a hotel. What they and Meiji never expected was that they would be sexually assaulted by Wang Jie and his accomplices that night. At that time, he was with 2 people. Wang Jie and my friend entered a room, and I entered a room with another man. At night, he robbed and raped me. I was still very young then. I felt like no one would believe me, even if I called the police. Unexpectedly, their victimization process was also recorded as a video and saved on Wang Jie's computer. Some of the video were uploaded to pornographic websites by Wang Jie. These indecent videos also became a tool for Wang Jie to blackmail Meiji in the future. Wang Jie also forced many little girls to have sex with him. He once boasted to me that he had had sex with 3 girls, one of whom was only 12 years old. But he also forced some girls to go play wild games in the mountain. Behind the student aid website, secrets hidden in it made reporters involved in the investigation side. However, the secrets hidden behind the student aid website seemed to be more than that. Just as the reporter's investigation was about to end, he received a call from Xiaohong, a student who claimed to have received funding from the student aid network. He wanted to meet with reporters alone. Xiaohong said that Wang Jie would introduce a man to him every year and give it to me 30 yuan. He just asked me to stay at his house during the holidays. He was unwilling to do so, so Wang Jie used the scholarship to coerce him. Wang Jie said that if he did not agree to fund him, the scholarship would be gone. It turns out that the so-called conditional funding is to enable young girls to provide special services to bosses with special needs. It seems that the student aid website is not just a tool for Wang Jie to make money and sexually assault. For 9 years, Wang Jie used the student aid website as a guise to deceive caring people. The kind-hearted mountain girl was deceived and hurt. If the reporter hadn't conducted an in-depth investigation, I don't know how many girls would have been harmed. After the incident was exposed, Wang Jie was sentenced to 2 years in prison for rape. What are your thoughts on this case? Okay, see you next time.